Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm making paprika chicken with a butter white wine sauce with some sauteed green beans with cherry tomatoes and white rice. So I hope you enjoy and learn from this video. So right here I'm prepping my water for the rice. I have 4 cups of water, a little tab of butter, a little salt on high, wait for that to boil. This is my rice, and I have my skillet ready for my chicken. My cherry tomatoes, which I'm going to prep, and my fresh green beans that I also need to prep. So as you can see, I have everything I need for my chicken. I have my chicken washed and patted dry. I didn't take off all the fat because it's going to help bring flavor to the sauce. I have paprika, black pepper, salt, 2 sticks of butter. I have a little pat of butter there that I'm going to use first, and some white cooking wine. I have a little bit of that. And that's all that I'm going to need to make the chicken and the butter sauce. Right now I'm going to add the rice to my now boiling water and continue cooking that. So I rinsed out some of the starch from the rice, and so that's starting to cook. And right now I am seasoning my chicken with just a little bit of salt, not too much, and some pepper. I like the pepper, it really gives the sauce a little spice, so generally with the pepper, and paprika, which is all the seasoning that this recipe pretty much calls for at the time when you are cooking the chicken. And I just like to massage this in, make sure it's all over the chicken on both sides. And I'm going to take butter, 5 tablespoons of butter, and melt it in my pan till it's really hot. And I'm going to lightly fry the chicken breast on both sides here. Now for this part, I do have the butter already in the skillet melting. I find it easier to use tongs for this step, but we do want to get a good amount of butter in here melted to fry the chicken. And I have decided to cut up the chicken in strips because it's easier for me to feed my family. Now I did not re-season this because the sauce is going to help season the chicken. So I'm just melting the butter right now so that I can fry the chicken naked. We're not going to use any flour or anything like that on here. We're just going to fry it naked. Also, I just wanted to add, because butter can burn, you want to make sure that you're constantly moving it around so that it's not burning and give that burnt flavor to the chicken. So you want to make sure it's constantly being moved around. And I do have my heat set kind of medium high so it can cook decently in the skillet. And this is going to be part of the base of the sauce. That's why you want to make sure you have a good amount of butter. You will need to melt some more butter in here later on, but this is all you need for the chicken at the moment. And as you can see, my skillet and my butter is nice and hot, and my butter is all the way melted. So I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken. So as you can see, I have my chicken in here, 1 layer, and it is cooking. The seasoning, as you all know, when you put seasoning on chicken, the chicken is going to give a juice off of it, and the seasoning that is on the chicken is going to help bring a flavor to the butter, which is creating the base for this sauce, and it's helping to season the inside of the chicken. So now I have about a 1/2 cup of white wine. I have the rest of my butter, and I think I'm going to add a little garlic powder instead of minced garlic to this recipe because my boyfriend does not like garlic, so I'm going to use garlic powder so he does not have to see it. And I'm going to start working on getting everything for my sauce together. I almost forgot. You're also going to need some thyme. You can use fresh or dry. I got some dry thyme from my grandmother's house. That's why it's in this little baggie. And I do have a little lemon because I do like a little citrus in my sauce. Remove my chicken and now I'm melting a little bit more butter. I have turned down my heat some. Butter is kind of deglazing the skillet here. Now I know this looks like a lot of butter, but that's what it's called, a butter white wine sauce. So I'm adding the lemon, which is going to make it a really fresh smell and taste. I don't care about the seeds being in there, but if you do, you can always take them out. I'm going to add that to the pan. And I'm going to add some thyme to the sauce. And there it is. So I've turned back up the heat so this can blend together and cook together. And then I will add the chicken back in. There you have it, the chicken sauce done. I'm just letting that marry together. But it is done. The rice is done. At this point, if you wanted to add green beans, you can. Spinach. But I could not find any good looking spinach in the store, so I do not have it. But that's why we're going to do the green beans next. So I've added my green beans. We'll get that heated up real good. And toss it until it starts wilting a bit, and then we'll add the tomatoes to finish off the dish. Okay, so I've melted the butter, sauteed the green beans a little bit, added some water, covered it, let it simmer until it got soft, until the water was out. Then I, sauteed them a little bit more with the tomatoes in there, and that is done. Season how you like, and that's it.